Now see here, if Kc is less than 10 raised to minus 3, then for such a reaction, value of concentration of reactant would be very high. And so, reactants predominates. That means they will be more. It means reactants would be present and also would have rarely preceded, and their amount will be more in the reaction. It also means that as soon as reaction has started, the equilibrium has established and the value of reactants will be very high, because they would have not completely preceded for the more production, and the value of Kc would be very low, and as Kc is proportional to product, the product's value will also be very low. Example of this type of reactions are when H2O gas is electrolyzed at 500 Kelvin. Thermal dissociation, not electrolysis, but thermal dissociation will take place. Then hardly some amount of water will dissociate into H2 and O2, where value of Kc is 4.1 into 10 raised to minus 48, right? And when N2 reacts with O2 at 298 Kelvin, nitrogen oxide gas is produced, where its value is 4.8 into 10 raised to minus 31, both greater than 10 raised to minus 3. So for this reactions, when I say greater than, it doesn't mean the value is greater. In negative, as the larger number, value will be the less. But greater it means in the sense of 10 raised to minus 3. So for the reactions, order of incompletion of reaction is in the order A, almost we can say 10 raised to minus 48, very early stage of equilibrium, and almost the reaction would have proceeded. So incompletion rate is more compared to the B, right? So from these two situations, 10 raised to 3 and 10 raised to minus 3, it is observed that between them, that means between these two values, the appreciable concentration reaction of reactants and products are comparable. Otherwise, 10 raised to minus 3, if we consider it below it, that means more than it in the numerical value, negligible proceed of the reaction, and greater than 10 raised to 3, extremely large. Between them, it is comparable. And if it is exactly 1 Kc1, then exact equilibrium is attained. Right? So here the reactions are H2 plus I2 at 700 Kelvin which give hydrogen iodide, where value is, here you can see the value of Kc is 57, right? That means the range is comparable, not 10 raised to 3, not 10 raised to minus 3, it is just 57. And so in the other terms we can say greater than 1000, it's not that, it is only 57. And here 10 raised to minus, that means 1 upon 1000. So between them, comparable. And when N2O4 gas is heated at 25 degrees Celsius, it gives NO2 gas 2 moles, where the value is 4.64 into 10 raised to minus 3. So it is also in the range 10 raised to minus 3, not beyond it. So just in an imaginary form of our diagram, we can see that Kc when 1, then both reactants and products are present at equilibrium. But if greater than 10 raised to 3, up to this range, 10 raised to minus 3 to 10 raised to 3, they are comparable. But beyond this, it is extremely large, where we can say reaction proceeds almost to the completion, almost. And below 10 raised to minus 3, there is very negligible chance of reactions to be proceeds. So this is how we can say that beyond this range, it is almost completion at a larger extent, and production will be the highest, and below this it is hardly to proceed or to start the reaction, so it is highest amount of reactants will be there at this both reactants and products are at equilibrium, and between these two both are appreciably comparable. That means reaction will start, reactant will be consumed, and product will be produced, right? So this is about the first application of the equilibrium, determination of the extent of equilibrium reaction, where we can consider that whether the reactant is giving complete product or product is giving complete reactant, or it is at the equilibrium. So next determination will be in the next video. By the time, thank you.